Hi everybody, it's Michelle with Mickeedos Creations, and I would like to share a video with you tonight. I know it's been a while, a lot of crazy interesting things and not so interesting have happened over the last month and a half. But what I'd like to share with you tonight is a Screech Owl Studio junk journal, my design team project. And this is called a garden diary. And this journal measures 8 by 5.5 and a 2-inch spine. And it's chipboard cover. I have, I put brown paper, and I have 2 different kinds of ink from Tim Holtz. One is Vintage Photo and the other one is Peeled Paint. And then I have Mod Podged it. And I have little corner brackets and rosette. And then there is a doily. And then on the cover here, this is part of one of the pages in the kit. And I cut that out and layered it with some, like a vanilla folder. And then went ahead and sewed it. And I also have it, some coffee stained gauze. And then this is part of the ephemera that I cut down. And there's a little tiny doily underneath. And I have it layered with, sorry, my cat wants to come visit. Layered with, again, some coffee stained cheesecloth. And then I outlined it with peeled paint. And then this one is another part of the ephemera. And it is layered with a beige doily and coffee stained cheesecloth, as well as, pardon me, I outlined it with peeled paint. And then here is some leaf ribbon, and then flat back pearls. And then there's the enclosure is 2 eyelets. And I have 2 different colors, same binding. I have a beige and a brown. Let's open it up. Okay. And then I have it backed with, this is a paper pad that I got from Michael's. And I want to say The Secret Garden. I'm not really too sure. And then inside is a piece of cardstock, and I used a Martha Stewart punch. Then I put, stained it a little bit. And all of the pages in the kit I sewed with a zigzag stitch. And I double backed it. So I printed out the kit twice. And this is just, oh my God, I love this kit. So this is a plant profile, and it talks about the plant name, description, date planted, and I just finished completing a Master Gardener's program, and I'm giving this book to my mentor. And this is going to be perfect because then she'll use it for her crop rotation. Anyway, so let's just go ahead and dig in. I took apart a rose flower that I had, and then I made it a little flat and put a flat back pearl, and then layered it with coffee stained cheesecloth. And then I did a die cut, different shapes and tags, and stamped my little happy place. This is a file folder that I cut down and embossed it. And I got this look from Trina. I purchased one of her journals and got a lot of ideas from her journal. And I will put all of the information to Screeching Owl, Trina's website, or YouTube channel. All of that information will be in the description box. Okay, and then here is some vintage material. And I did a little corner pocket. And then another little flower layered with some coffee stain cheesecloth. And then here is another. I went ahead and shrunk down the ephemera and used some Frisker scissors and cut a different shape. And then here is part of the tags. And I went ahead and sewed some coffee stained paper on the back. And I have some brown seam binding and some bling. And then I went ahead and there's two different two different type of vintage material that I used. And I had some ribbon or lace that I got from, I believe this is actually from the dollar store. And I sewed little tabs on like every other page. And so, and then here, another plant profile. And then I made a tag, double-sided cardstock with seam binding, different color blings, flat back pearl. Is this just not so gorgeous? It's just perfect, especially with, summertime for gardening. Perfect time of year to have a kit like this. And then here is just a tag that I made using the same double-sided cardstock. And then what I have here is coffee stained index card, and I went ahead and sewed around it. And I have some cherry blossom stamps, a little bird, little flower pot. I have a coffee stained doily, part of a doily, and some variegated, oh no, I'm thinking plants. Anyways, little cardboard paper, and I have a ticket and another little tag here. And then this is a little heart. And Cherry, I can't remember her last name, but I watched one of her videos and she makes these, and I will try to remember to link her YouTube channel on there as well. And then part of the ephemera, cut that out, little tuck spot. And then a Stamp It Up stamp. Those who bring sunshine to the lives of others cannot keep it from themselves. And then here is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then notes. Plant profile, and some, looks like screen. Then Martha Stewart punch of a butterfly on old book page. Part of the ephemera. Another one of the the little tags. And then here is an old music, The Highway to the Glory Land. And then on the sunrise is coming soon. And then another page. 43 flowers for 30 cents. Gosh, only if that could be the case. All right. Little ledger. And then here is an envelope that I coffee stained and put a stamp. And then here is, I did a little bit of layer, made some flowers, and then this little ladybug is part of the ephemera. And then I put some coffee stained cheesecloth, and I punched out a heart using old music notes. And then this is a little flower pot, And I made this following the lady Jerry, one of her videos. And then here is some coffee stained paper that I bought off of Etsy. And I will try to find the site, but I went ahead and made a copy of it because the paper is just gorgeous. And then part of the ephemera. And then in here. And then I went ahead and I sewed an envelope. And in this envelope, I put all the little envelopes for seed packets. So you could put the seeds, the plant name, the description, date that you gathered it, planting position, season, germination days, and the mature height. And so I went ahead and put that in there for my mentor. And then I sewed it. And then a little tag. And then here is some more material that I sewed. And then I got this envelope idea from Trina. And her name is Katrina Kuntz. I think I pronounced it right. But I call her Trina. And again, I'll put her information in the description box. And a couple different colored bling and flatback pearl. Okay, and then I cut the pocket, or the corner of the envelope, made a little pocket, and another tag, and made a bow out of some ribbon. And then here is some of the ribbon that I got at Hobby Lobby. And then the kindest story. I don't remember. The kindness you show has... I'm a goof. I can't read it without my glasses. I will find out what I wrote, what that stamp said. And then here is some kale. And then this is the American Agriculturist. A little scarecrow. And then here is the center of this. And then I have a sunflower bead, wooden heart. And then I have another little leaf. I don't know if you can see that. And then here is a hummingbird and a flower. And then life is a matter of moments. Little bag. And then this is a stamp. And I believe this stamp I got from Sue Klein Hobbycraft, and I will put her information in there. And I did a half Rita Donnelly flip that way. Just B, made a pocket. Here's the ephemera, and I sewed it. Okay. Seasonal planting planner, spring, summer, autumn, and winter. And then here is another index card. And then here is a little tag, happy place. Another one of the hearts by Jerry. You open it up. I mean, she has wonderful little tutorials. You have to go and check it out. Okay, the other side. And then here is the other half of the envelope. I went ahead and sewed part of the ephemera to make a little pocket. A little dragonfly. And then here is the envelope. And it's so cute is the ephemera she has. This is a little, they look like little stamps, and there's tomatoes, there's onion. I didn't put a lot of the ephemera and bling in this one because I know that my mentor will be actually using it to keep track, and she doesn't really journal, so we're breaking her in. And then here's another little, this is an image that I got off of the book that I bought, the Diary of, I'm drawing a blank, Edwina. I will figure that out. And then a pretty, this is Tim Holtz, I believe, washi tape. Strawberries. Yeah, there's, okay, another little flower. Coffee stained cheesecloth. Okay, the other signature. Tag. Now this is this rose card is not part of the kit. I thought that was really pretty. I don't like to mix my kits, but I thought this was just a really pretty single card to put in there. And then again, Martha Stewart punch. If friends were flowers, I'd pick you. And then one of the flowers that I took apart to make it flat, cheesecloth. And then in the Garden of Life, friends are the flowers. Another little coffee stained envelope. And here's a little butterfly. Look at that. Okay. And then here is another envelope with some more seed packets. Curious Herbal. And then again, a little pocket there. Beautiful. And see, here is, there is some herbs and there's some cabbage, layered cheesecloth, part of a doily, a crochet doily. And then that's sewn. And then here is, again, this has a sunflower. And then there is the wooden heart, the sunflower bead, and then the gold leaf. And then here is another little tag. Coffee stained index card. It says create. Definition of create is to produce, imaginative skill, to invest with a new form, and to bring into existence something new. Okay, little tag. Just gorgeous, beautiful. And then there we have that. And then this is, I folded the page in half and sewed it onto, in the Garden of Life, friends are the flowers. And then just some coffee stain paper that I cut into little strips. And then here is a little pouch. And then there's that. And then, isn't that just gorgeous? And then just another little place to do some journaling. Emboss, I just love this. This is such good ideas. And there it is. I thank you all so very much for watching, and if you're not a subscriber and you'd like to be, please go ahead and click the subscribe button and give me a thumbs up. Any comments are greatly appreciative, and I just hope everybody has a blessed evening, and thank you again for your patience, and have a great evening. Bye now.